take a moment to breathe into your body. Welcome, 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 welcome. You may be able to hear the wind outside. It's a crazy wind, so I hope this won't disturb the audio. The earth is present for this. I'm so excited. To talk a little bit more about the amazing things that are becoming available right now on this beautiful planet, as the mother is calling those who need to be of service. Really, she's pulling them. She's pulling them. You might be able to feel that within you too. She's really pulling those who are the ones carrying new abundance codes. We call them new abundance codes, but they're actually ancient. They are the mother's true wealth that has been so distorted on this planet through the many grids that humanity got trapped in. And also, of course, with the whole descension and forgetting who we really are. We have been playing this game, But the time has come to tap into what it means to be truly abundant and wealthy. Because, wealth, abundance, they have these notions and definitions in modern society that it's not really that. Tapping into abundance just literally means tapping into the support that the infinite gives you, that provides you all the time, at any moment, wherever you are, with so much support. And that truly is love. So you are loved. You are so supported on your journey. And it's just about stripping the layers of illusion around, not being supported, not being, or being alone, isolated. We've had these stories sort of imprinted in our memories that life has to be hard, life has to be a challenge, there has to be hardship, we have to work hard. But the truth is that we can come into a deep flow that allows you to momentarily tap into your essence, where every moment that you live is synchronized with infinite life. And this is really becoming available. So you're not really thinking about the past, you're not really thinking about tomorrow, but you're doing everything sort of in the nick of time because you're always at the right time in the right place. There's no other option actually than to be exactly in the right moment. And that's when life opens doors for you. Life opens opportunities, sends you connections and encounters. And that really has to do with you coming into a deep alignment with your heart and what you are meant to do. What brings you joy? What is it that you're meant to do? You're asked to connect with what really inspires you, what makes your heart sing. And all of us, we come here with a plan. We come here with an agreement. I don't want to say an agreement in terms of like, oh, we have to fulfill like these and these roles, but it's a fluid agreement. It's a fluid embodiment of what we set out to do. And at this moment, presently on the earth, we have congregated the light beings, the powerful beings. We've all arrived here because it's important. You know, it feels to me like we've reached critical mass in terms of you've come so far now that we don't want this to fail. You might feel this, every moment counts, every action counts, because as a powerful being, you do not only create for yourself, you create for everybody, and this is not a hierarchy. This is just, some work on that level, some work on this level, and it's all equally important. But those who have come with these big visions of creating, for example, such and such retreat space or sanctuary or heaven on earth gardens, places and communities to live life in a wholesome way. We do this by proxy. So we create that for ourselves in our homes. And then with that, that sends out ripples into the cosmos and actually touches everybody. So as humanity is a direct reflection and mirror of you and how you live, inevitably, consequentially, things will shift, things will change. So your most important key lies within you and the way you choose to live your life, your attitudes, and your chosen actions every day. Everything that you do matters. And for me personally, this has been amazing now. Recently, I have been feeling like I could really shift into a place where everything I do is like a symphony. So I might be, scrubbing my bathroom floor, but I can hear music doing it. I can feel excitement about the seeming ordinary. And I've started to treat every moment as a sacred moment in my life, no matter what I'm doing or where I'm going. And I'm trying to be really, really present, knowing that every little thing I do matters. And that also really helps me to feel the inspiration, what you want to do in the moment. You don't have to like daydream or like think about tomorrow. You just receive what's important for you right now, and then you take action from that place. And in that way, you can't really miss anything because you're so present. So that's what I've been going through and moving into most recently. Yeah, so many things are opening with those who are bringing and feeling the call to talk about what's available, to the abundance. We've been talking about the abundance and the wealth. Why do we need resources? We need resources so that we can create the beautiful earth dreams, the beautiful earth visions. It's not about holding on to money or like having and possessing things. It's about um, being able to do a lot of things. And money is the currency here. One of the currencies, it's energy, it's support. I look at it as support. So you receive money from everywhere, receive support from everywhere. You can really deepen. I've been deepening in receiving the support from everywhere, gifts, help, somebody helping me with my son, for example, unexpectedly. And I'm just like, oh my God, that is um, that is so valuable. So really dropping the layers around receiving support and that life wants to give you. Life wants to give you abundantly, you know. Um, I love to look at abundance or like what's available. It's like an ocean. It's water, it's flowing, it's fluid. And when you take out a bucket of something, it will inevitably fill up, because how would it be like you taking a bucket out of water from the ocean? It will immediately just replenish, right? So that's how I love to look at this. And dropping all the layers of resistance towards receiving. There is sometimes guilt, there is shame. You think like, oh my God, I can't accept this gift, or you feel bad about it. You feel like you should have worked for it. Like all of these programs of like hustle culture and like you need to work hard to get something. It's been so ingrained in humanity. And generally speaking, this whole work, false work ethic that actually pushes humanity, I mean, starting with the school system and like programming you to make a choice about what you want to do when you're so young and you just want to play, right? You don't really know where you want to go. You don't really know yet your direction. Maybe some do, but I didn't, for example. So it makes you forget about your calling, your real desires, to funnel you into this system that you can be a workforce and give you this place in society. And then you just spend your life working, and everybody tells you you need to work hard to achieve something. You need to have this mentality around labor, and how you're just paying bills and doing something mundane or the same. I mean, not everybody, but you get what I mean. So, where I grew up in Switzerland, this was really a strong thing for me. So, everybody has their job, everybody has their place in society. And if you are outside of that box, that's kind of like a problem. So for me personally, it's all been around actually not wanting to go in there. And when I did, I felt so misplaced. I felt like I couldn't thrive in this environment. Obviously, more than one reason, but one of the reasons was because I was meant to create my own thing, my own thing. And also to learn. We go into environments to learn about ourselves and about the world. And then we take what we've seen to make a change. If Well, that is the path of the visionary. So humanity has been programmed with all of these things, to be a workforce. Some people call it really the slave grid. So they've been just trapped in this. And then they're told over and over that how valuable they are. And then when they retire, they have maybe like 10, 20 more years. And then, that's it. So breaking out of all of this, is going to be so essential, as well as this new wave of what's happening is creating new job descriptions. Some jobs will become totally obsolete, and many, many more people will be stepping into new paradigm jobs, new paradigm work. But that only can happen when you, as an empowered, sovereign being, allow yourself to do that as well, because then it will ripple. So, what you came here to do is so important. It's so, so, so important. And I'm here to support you with this. Um, getting clarity on your gifts, getting clarity on your purpose, on your mission, and reconnecting with what your heart is telling you. Sometimes we get confused, and the confusion state really sometimes is also necessary so that we can be redirected into clarity. But to really land within our bodies and to feel in within our bodies what it means to be alive, what it means to be inspired, how that feels in your body. And then having and being in an inspired state just brings you natural joy. And when you can then tap into your gifts and into what is flowing through you naturally, as you are then connected with all of life, is the gift that you give to the world. And that has a massive effect and magnetism on everybody who sees you, everybody who witnesses you. And then you can pass that light on. And then, it's like a little wildfire, and people are lighting up and getting in touch with what they want to do. So this is why everybody matters, and everybody stepping into their own power and choice and desires makes a difference. Obviously, you could say there are many different timelines, but truly, I actually only see one, to be totally honest with you. I only see this timeline that we're on right now, that we are establishing, making an effort to establish in any given moment, is the freeing of humanity so that they can rise, so that they can remember who they are. You know, humanity has been tempered with for so long, and their DNA, is partly inactive. And just need to plug in my laptop here. Their DNA is still partly inactive, and obviously a lot is happening right now in terms of activation of DNA. um, and the other side is trying to to stop this, which is not going to work. As people are awakening, they are realizing, the past 2 years, it has been in such and such a way, and I really don't want to go back into my old job. I see this in my environment, and it's given people room to breathe, and it's given people room to reflect. Not only humanity, but also those who came here to be pioneers of a new world. So it's reconnected us with our dreams, and it's kind of given us a little push, like, listen, this is happening and you've got to go for it now. There is actually no other way. It's just accelerated things. So as you are stepping into your sovereign truth, as you are stripping the layers of illusion around who you are, and you starting to own and embody your divine essence, so will everybody else. You've got so much support to do that. And, you know, there is a huge opportunity to shift perception and to look at life through a different lens, to look at life with different attitudes running through you, which is a huge gift at this time. I just need a drink now. And I feel called to play some more, just to let this all sink in and give you some time to feel and see what this is doing to you and with you. Ay, 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 oh. Ay, oh. Ah, There are so many plans by the divine hand guiding the unfolding. There is a proportion of humanity who have agreed to carry in their pristine templates, who have agreed to be part of the big rising, of the liberation of humanity as a race. Humanity is a root race in the cosmos. And also, for quite some time, I have been feeling that other parts of the earth, namely the inner earth, will play a part, a big part. This is interesting that this information wants to be shared right now, because I haven't publicly shared this at all. But the inner earth populations and groupings of humans with pristine DNA will be reunited. And the earth, she plays a huge part in bringing her children back together. Can you feel the upgrade and the different level of this? I don't know how far ahead this is, or if this is really going to pass, but I do see it as an important part of the unfolding and the liberation of humanity. yama hua ia hu. You don't have to be rushed. When I work with people and they're so committed to fulfill their destinies and they're so stressed about the timelines and being on time, as you commit and dedicate yourself to the journey that is your highest destiny unfolding, you can't be late. You can't possibly be late. So we've got to really, really, really be gentle with ourselves and know that um, a slower paced life, when you mindfully make choices, is that's the mother's nature. She never rushes. Just like you cannot rush a sprout or a seed to grow into a flower. Like, honor the timeline that you're on, honor the time and the process that it takes to to bloom, to blossom. Um, it's also really important to think about it like this in terms of your own development and also the commitments that you make towards yourself. So many healers and guides, they they would agree with me. Um, a big transformation takes a lot of time. Um, so just know that if you are in for the real thing, it might take you a year, it might take you a couple of years to be where you want to be. But also, the right support can bring you there like efficiently. And you don't have to do and walk this alone. The right support will come to you as you are calling it in. The infinite wants you to dream big. It's really dream big or go home. Really connect with this blueprint of yours that you hold in your heart, of the vision and the dream that you came here to create, and full and wholeheartedly believe that it is possible. It wouldn't be a dream within you, a vision, if it wasn't possible to achieve. We are invited at this time to step in a bolder way, to actually, to get out of the completely shed this playing small thing that some of us still have, or even in the background. I do, at least. And really honor the big visions that we have and hold, and know that what you create and the resources and money that you make available, it's not just for you, it's for everybody. So this is also an invitation to shift any old money mindsets, because we are really entering the time of the millionaire mystics and the ones bold and brave enough to claim this, because it is truly available to us. It's been so amazing talking to you and connecting with you today. And this was my first live on Facebook and in YouTube, really. And it's been a huge pleasure, and I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts, your share, your, what's coming through for you. I'd love to hear from you. And we speak soon, hopefully.